So check out this golf swing, right? Latest rookie on tour, Jake Knapp to win. Amazing motion here. He works with John Ortega and Dana Dahlquist. He's not just going to be a one-time winner. He's got one of those iconic golf swings that I think a Fred Couples, a Sam Snead, and Ernie Els. His driver swing cruises is around 190 miles per hour. You know, to give you for instance, Rory, you know, when he's going at it pretty good, is around 180. And he doesn't look like he's swinging at it at all. I've got some great things to look at today that I think are going to be able to kind of steal from some of where he's getting this effortless power from. And he's not a big guy. I guess even up to 3 years ago, he was working as a bouncer as he's trying to pay to be able to play his way onto the PGA Tour, which he's successfully done. So kudos to him. But let's see how we can maybe steal a couple of his trade secrets to be able to hit the ball a little farther with less effort. So the first thing that I want you to watch here is just watch underneath his lead lat and his left shoulder girdle, how much he's stretching that out, right? He's really stretching that whole entire unit like a rubber band on his backswing, right? Your typical amateur, that's not going to be occurring, right? In a lot of different ways, that's what's going to cause this effect of casting. Maybe some will come over the top to find power, some will early extend, but a lot of that is because of the backswing not being properly loaded and stretched. So obviously from there, when he comes down, he's got an amazing chance at being able to create even more stretch, right, to really be able to unload that into the golf ball with a lot of slingshot. So you know I love using analogies from other sports. This guy is one of the longest Frisbee disc golf throwers on the planet. 550-foot throws or drives, which is the equivalent of maybe 185 yards. So where is he getting all this power from in a relatively slender frame? And it's just like Jake Knapp. Look at this position right there. Okay. What do you think he's feeling across his lead lat, his scap, his left shoulder? And you can see when he does it, his arm is very relaxed. Obviously, it looks straight there, but it's like a rope. And he's getting this big stretch across his upper back. This is exactly what Jake's doing to get the power. Look at his left shoulder girdle, left lat. Look at what's occurring in this position, okay? He's getting that same stretch to occur, and that's really important because that stretch is what begins the downswing, right? You can see him pulling with his hips into his rib cage, into his shoulder, pulling that lead left arm that's nice and soft, and then snapping and releasing it through. It's exactly what he's doing right here to get that effortless just whip through the golf ball. And that's the same thing I'm going to show you here next, so stay tuned. So here we go. I got a tight shirt on here just to show you exactly what Jake Knapp is doing and how he's working the muscles in his back correctly to get the most snap through the golf ball. Quick drill here just to get that feeling. I've got a driver, I'm just holding it out in front of me, and I'm going to feel my shoulders protract, or I'm reaching out, and then I'm going to retract and pull my hands in. I'm going to reach out, I'm going to pull in. Reach out, I feel a big stretch across my upper back this way, and then I'm going to pull back in. Out, in. What's that got to do with the golf swing? I'm going to show you right now. So that occurs right here. This is where we're reaching out the most. My arm is nice and relaxed. It's not one of these reaching outs, okay? It's just like that disc golfer where they're literally just extending and snapping that arm out before they change directions. Jake's doing the same thing. He's reaching out this way. He's protracting those shoulders and extending, and that gives him this slingshot effect when he comes down as the shoulders start to retract and the hands go from wider to narrower. And remember, as you do all this, right, because you're gonna hopefully be whipping that club a lot faster, keep your lead arm, keep your back nice and relaxed. We want to be mobile. Those disc golfers, if you ever watch them in person, they're out here, snap. There's none of this blocking tension, keeping the left arm straight, They're not picking the club up, they're not rolling it inside, they're not turning their body back. And then even some that look good to where they have a pretty good looking backswing, but they're not stretching the muscles enough to really get that stretch shorten cycle to where that club really starts to whip. Okay, so that's gonna be the big key that I want you to feel. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for even more ways to take your golf swing to the next level, then I've got just the thing for you. I've put together a 3-part web class where I reveal the exact formula I use to take my students from complete hackers to the type of golfers who confidently attack pins, split fairways with ease, and consistently crush shot after shot, all before you reach the bottom of your next bucket of range balls. I call it the One Swing Fix, and you can get the entire thing free of charge by clicking the link right here. The training series isn't available anywhere else, so go ahead, click the link right now, and I'll see you on the other side.